Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. It's time for our 7th event of the season to get underway. We're on the first hole tee off. Let's pick up on the action. And all kinds of possibilities ahead here, folks. Looking forward to it. And I think he will be happy with that. And about 245 yards to the pin. This one's looking good, folks. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. Oh. Well, I'm sure that wasn't intended. A little bit more work to do now. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And that one drops for par. And now let's move to the second hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 120 yards out from here. Well, it looks like this might be heading for some trouble. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. Not enough club on that one, unfortunately. And this putt is essential to save par. And that putt will drop. And now the third hole tee off. And this drive could go on for days, folks. This is some serious power. Okay, from 160 yards away. Going with the 9-iron here. This is going towards the green here. And now he's going to be digging that putter out. And this one's about 6 feet away. Oh my gracious, that was close. Now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. I'm going with the 7-iron on this one. Well, you'll probably like that. From here, this is about 10 feet away. For the birdie. And here we are on the 5th. And just a huge drive here. And I think he's going to like that. And about 19 feet to the cup. For the bird. And next up is a par 4, folks. And a promising looking shot here. And about 170 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. This one's looking good. All right, he's on the green now. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, that was very close. And tapping in for the par. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And heading for the green. Okay, he's putting now. This one's about a 7-footer. And that one will go for birdie. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. And here's a 3-iron. This one's looking pretty good. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. And with a tap, they'll get a par. And now teeing off on this par 4. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. From 130 yards out. Going with a pitching wedge here. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this is for birdie. And the putt will drop. Okay, and the 10th hole. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. From about 135 yards out. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And about 9 feet to go here. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. 5 feet to go here. And finishing this one with a good putt. And moving on to the 11th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From 240 yards out. Looks like this is bound for some rough. And pardon me on that prediction. That one ended up on the green. And the putt drops for eagle. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway from 120 yards out. This one's heading for the green. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And time for the 13th here. And looks like a 6-iron. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. And I'm sure he won't get too down on himself. He's been hitting those greens pretty good today. Oh, for the birdie. And now setting up for this par 5. And that was quite a display of power there. And about 250 from the pin. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. Setting up 12 feet away from the cup. Just missing here. And for the par. Nice little putt. And setting up for the par 3 hole. This is the 3-iron, I believe. This is heading towards the green. This one's looking like around 16 feet or so. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 180 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron. Well, that shot's looking not too good. Nothing wrong with that. And this one's for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And number 17. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. Oh, and the long putt almost drops. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as he tees off here on the 18th hole, you've got to be wondering what's going through his head. Only one stroke off the lead. And this is looking fairway bound from 135 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. Unlucky on that approach shot. Too much club. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one will drop for par. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC Network. And our next golfer on the tee is in the top 10, and they're definitely in the mix here. I think they might be eyeing that top spot, and who knows what could happen. Let's find out. Looking good. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. Ooh, and it just misses. Just missing on the eagle. That really could have helped things here. And that one goes in for the bird. And now the second hole tee off. And this shot's looking promising. And about 110 yards to the pin from here. And this one's heading towards the green. And this putt's for birdie. And that one will drop. now setting up for the par 4. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And in actual fact, that shot ended up in the rough. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough. And you'll have to excuse my 11 feet to the cup. And that'll drop the birdie. And setting up for this next tee off, the wind could be an issue here. Let's see. And going with the 6-iron. Well, that was unfortunate. I think the wind got the best of that. And this is to save par. Ooh, just missing here. And they're about 3 feet away here. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. I think he'll be happy with that. And I think he'll like that. This one's about 6 feet away. For the birdie. And now the 6th hole. Well, so far so good for this one. But in actual fact, that ended up in the rough. Yeah, this one's not looking too good. Five feet to go here. And that one will drop for par. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, this one's looking pretty good. About 130 yards to go here. Here is the pitching wedge. I think this might be a bit long. No, that could have been much worse. That'll work. Ooh, that would have been good. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one drops for par. And the 8th hole is next. This one's looking good, folks. This putt's for birdie. Right into the cup. Very, very nicely done. Setting up for the next par 4 hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 130 yards to the pin. This one's looking good. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, that looked good. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And that putt's gonna drop for par. And on to the 10th hole here. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. From the 150-yard marker. And here's an 8-iron. And this one's looking pretty good. All right, and he's on. And this putt's for birdie. And a good putt. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though. That lie's going to be much easier than the last one. "14 feet to go." Ooh. That was very close. And this one's for par. Solid putt. And now teeing off on this par 4. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And nothing wrong with that shot. This putt's right around 2 feet. And that one will drop for birdie. And now the 13th hole. I think that's a 5-iron. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. Oh, that's bad luck there. And that putt will drop for par. And now the 14th hole. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. Now let's see what happens here. Setting up above the hole. Going with the 3-iron. And the shot's looking pretty good. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. And that one goes for birdie. And setting up on the 16th tee. And a promising looking shot here. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. I think we're bunker bound here, folks. And that beauty little sand shot is going to put par very much on the table. And that one's right in the cup. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. And here's a 3-iron. This one's looking pretty good. And this for the birdie. Ooh, inches away. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And the par putt will drop. And as he tees off here on the 18th hole, worth noting he is only 1 stroke off the lead. And he's got to be happy with that. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. Looks like this is going a bit long. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. 16 feet. For the birdie.